Keith, how are you feeling after that superb win for us today?
Yeah, deserved win. I thought the attitude of the players and the belief of the players, the courage, the conviction, how we started the game and ultimately how we finished it and had to navigate through what can be tricky waters at times. I thought we were excellent. I really did. The approach, everything we did with the ball, without the ball, the subs coming on. There was so many positives today, and ultimately I felt it was a result that we deserved.
Bit of an emotional roller coaster at times. You obviously went ahead and they pegged us back, and then Kelleher's save. Firstly, I guess touch on the save. It won us the game in the end, I guess. And Kelleher's someone that you know and have known for a long time. I'm sure you've seen him do that plenty of times before. But how impressed were you with that save in general and his whole demeanour, I guess? Yeah,
it didn't surprise me. Obviously, like you said, seen him do it so many times in training. He's just got that knack. He obviously does his due diligence with Manu around penalty takers for the opposition, but I think with him a lot of it is instinctive, and he's got that long reach and that reaction and that. Yeah, he's a top goalkeeper. I've said that on numerous occasions, and I feel like he's constantly growing into the role of being number one, which is new for him. I know he loves being here. He loves being at the club, and he's a big goalkeeper. I think just the reaction of him from what was a tricky goal that we conceded in the first half, disappointing I suppose on our part, how we didn't deal with it a little bit better, because up to then that was all they really had and mustered up, and then for him to produce that moment obviously is a pretty big moment in the game.
Were you confident he'd save it then?
To be blunt, I was thinking about if it went in, what our subs looked like, if Nathan had a potential, because we're checking a red card, what that might look like, who's coming on. So that's kind of where I was a little bit more than. You can't affect anything once the penalty's on, but just obviously over the moon he plucked it out.
And I guess now got to touch on Igor's goals, two quite different goals I guess, but I know you've got a good relationship with him. I've just spoke to him and he's obviously absolutely delighted. And I guess first touch on his goals, because he's the first one good finish, second one just right place right time, it felt like.
Yeah, really good finish. Certain things we worked on in terms of what our front line now looks like and how we're trying to build that and grow that and build relationships. I keep speaking about that. I feel like when it comes together, it can be so dangerous, and his finish was sensational on his left foot. But I think the second goal, I think if you look at it, and I've already seen it briefly back once, he's the one who gets the initial contact on it, and then his desire to actually get in to the areas where you're going to score goals is a really good example to young centre forwards that you can't stay on the periphery of the 18-yard box. You need to go in to where goals are scored. Kev gets into those positions, he's always going to cause problems, which he did. So yeah, to say I'm over the moon for him would be an understatement.
I think the one thing, as well as his goals with Igor, is how much he gets across the pitch and his defensive work. And he'll commit a foul every now and then, but I think the fans love to see that. And I imagine from your side, it's great to see him, getting stuck in even in the defensive third. He'll always get back and track back. How pleased are you with that side of his game as well? Yeah,
really pleased. I think our front players work really, really hard, and they have to. I think that's the simplicity of it. Kevin Shada does it really, really well as well. But Thiago plays with such heart, and he's all action. He can be aggressive, he's strong, he's powerful, but his selfless nature of how he plays the game, sometimes centre forwards conserve energy to do what they want to do with the ball. That's not Thiago, and it's not our forwards really. They can't be our forwards because we have to dig in. When we haven't got the ball, we defend as a team, and when we have the ball, then obviously he can go and be the centre forward that he wants to be.
You spoke before the game about Man United's threats and how if we didn't deal with them correctly, they could punish us, but I thought we did deal with their threats well today. How do you feel about how we coped with their attacking talent in particular?
Yeah, in the main, brilliantly. Whether that was 1v1 duels, going and engaging players, being aggressive, or whether it came from more of a structure where we knew where we wanted the ball to go and then we released and we were aggressive with that. And equally, when we just denied space between the lines. Well, there was a little bit of a period in the first half where we became a little bit stretched and didn't land on second balls and a couple of times. But in the main, I thought the approach from the players and how we dealt with some of their very, very talented players was really good.
Finally, another good result at home. How much do you think the fans help our performances and results that we've got here in recent weeks?
Yeah, a word I use with the players a lot is connected with and without the ball, and I've said it before about the fans. We have to be connected as a football club in terms of where we're going, how we get there, and I think what they give is a real understanding and a real support. You can see it right at the end when the players are walking around. It's, I think there's a special connection between the players and the fans.
Igor, a fantastic win for us today. Give me your thoughts on the game.
I'm really happy with the performance, with the team. We just need to keep going. I want to say thank you for the fans as well, for all support. So I'm really grateful for them to be here to support us. It gives energy for us to keep going, you know.
We'll talk about your goals in a second. How much do the fans mean to you? Because it feels like they absolutely love you.
It means like everything, you know. Like since I joined Brentford, they were like with me, you know, support me all the time, singing my name, support me, and then it means so much for me, you know, because I feel like the love from them, you know, and then I can perform for them as well, you know.
Talk me through your goals then, because you got 2 today.
Yes.
Talk me through them.
So I'm really happy, you know, like first 2 goals in the Premier League, it means so much for me. So I hope we score more and more and more. We'll give this, you know, good feeling for them.
And you had a good view of Matty's goal as well. You went running over to him.
You know, like all of us, shut up, you know. All of us like working so much, you know, and then he deserves it, you know, because he works hard as well. So yeah, I think, you know.
As well as your goals, it feels like off the ball, you do a lot of work as well. Is that something that you're asked to do by Keith?
As well, but you know, I'm not the centre forward who stay like static, you know, in the game. I like to run as well. If I don't run, I don't feel I'm doing a really good job. So it comes from him and from me as well, you know. So this is part of my game, you know.
You love doing that.
I love
side.
doing that, you know. That's why I think I'm in a good place, you know, because, you know, we need to work, you know.
Do you feel like you're getting better and better every game? Because it feels like watching you, you're improving and getting used to the Premier League more and more all the time.
Of course, like I feel like, you know, for so long I was injured for 1 year, you know. So I was like, I needed this time to get used to it again, to feel the Premier League, you know, feel the game. And then like, of course, now I can feel like, you know, the strong, the game come, I can be as well, so, you know.
And working with Keith, you've got a good relationship with him, haven't you?
Yes, of course, like good guy, good person, good human being, so I just need to say like thank you for him, like for everything he say for me every day. He trusts me so much, so I just need to, you know, I wanna like give the best from me to, you know, for the team as well, for him.
And finally, player of the match.
Yes.
Talk to me about where that's going. You've got a shelf, haven't you, at home?
So I have a good space for this trophy today. And I'm really happy, you know, I'm really happy. So yeah.
The first of many?
First of many, yes.
Perfect.
Come on.
Thanks very much.